Assalamu alaikum, Shafi'i Fiqh series number 5, and today we are going to discuss about the major kafarah. Who are those people who have to pay major kafarah? Those people who has broken their fast or who has nullified their fast due to sexual intercourse during the daytime of Ramadan, they are the one who have to pay major kafarah. Now, how do we consider someone who has to pay major kafarah? Firstly, a man who breaks his fast with sexual intercourse will have to pay major kafarah. If he was a female, she doesn't have to pay major kafarah. Number 2, that he breaks his fast intentionally in the daytime of Ramadan. Number 3, it should be in the daytime of Ramadan, not in the night time of Ramadan. And number 4, that he doesn't have any concession to break his fast. For example, someone who is traveling more than 78 kilometers from the border of the district of his hometown, then he is allowed to break his fast. Therefore, if someone who's involved in sexual intercourse with his wife, for example, in the daytime of Ramadan, but he's a traveler, he doesn't have to do major kafarah. But remember, the major kafarah comes together with make-up of one day fasting. So after you have done the major kafarah, you still have to do your qada, one day fasting, which you have broken. Now how do you do major kafarah? Now firstly, you have to free a slave, a Muslim slave. If you don't have a Muslim slave, or if you don't have a slave, yes, that is what we understand nowadays in the international context. Therefore, you go to the second one. What is the second one? Is that you have to fast 60 days consecutively. 60 days consecutively, you cannot break one day in between, and if you break one day in between, you have to restart again your 60 days from zero. If you cannot do the 60 days consecutively fasting, then what you do is you go to number 3. Maybe because of sicknesses, maybe because of other excuses, which is accepted by the Sharia, which you can learn from your teachers in the class. So if you can't do number 2, you go to number 3, which is to feed 60 poor people, and for every one of them, they should receive 1 mud of rice. Now, what is 1 mud of rice, or 1 mud of staple that you eat in your state? Well, we are in Singapore and Malaysia, we eat rice, that's why I mentioned rice. So you have to give 60 mud of staple. How do you measure 60 mud? 60 mud is equals to 15 sa'. And what is 1 sa'? 1 sa' is the amount of zakat fitrah that you pay in the month of Ramadan before Shawwal comes. So that is what you should do if you have intentionally broken your fast due to sexual intercourse in the daytime of Ramadan. Major kafarah, do it in dunya. If you don't do it in dunya, then it will be more difficult in akhirah, which none of us wants to face difficulties in akhirah, have to face Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and get it done with Allah. No, we want to get it in dunya and have a peace of mind and meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. See you again.